y'all. Hey, welcome to Live with Tay, where we have real conversations with amazing people you need to know. And we always give you something new to add to your playlist. Let's get right into it. Tonight's guest is a powerhouse vocalist who's proving that when you stay ready for your moment, it'll meet you. From Florida to Atlanta, she's been putting in work, and now the world gets to hear her voice. Welcome the voice herself. I call her a little firecracker. Yoshihanaa! What up, Yoshi?
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I am good. The question is, girl, I just want to get into it. When 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 you was singing your heart out and
Ooh,
they turned around,
ooh.
how did you keep a straight face? Because baby, I would have been like, how
I
did you do it?
I didn't look at them. I did not look at them. I saw Snoop. I was like, okay, we got it. We're in. Get back to work. And then boom, Reba, boom. Now I was like, I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at Reba's hair. I'm looking at Snoop's shoes. I'm looking at people in the audience because I'm used to performing in such a carefree nature to where I know I needed to keep that about me in order to be me on stage. So,
Mm,
honey, I could not look at them.
mm,
I was nervous. It was a train wreck in my mind. And I was like, just don't look at
mm,
them.
mm. And so you're currently a contestant on The Voice, but people don't realize that you ain't new to this. You've been in the game for a long time. And so I think that you probably came out the womb singing. If I actually she came out the womb singing, but when did you realize that it wasn't just a passion for singing, but it was actually a purpose?
When my brother, Brandon Gaines, I was in his band called Vision, and he and I had a difference in opinions on something. I was like, well, I'm just going to sing the way I want to sing, and I'm going to create my own band and sing how I want to sing.
Mm,
And that's when I knew I actually gave a shit about performing and
mhm.
how I wanted to show up on the stage. That's when I knew, when I decided to break away from my brother's band.
Mm, mm. And so singing for you is, you sing so effortlessly. Like it just comes out natural. Was there ever a time where Yoshiana thought, don't nobody want to hear me sing?
Yes, yes, I did. I was in the 11th grade. It was a high school talent show at Crooms Academy. Shout out to Crooms.
What up? What
Um, and I signed up for the talent show. And I want to, I can't even, I don't even want to lie. Whatever song I decided to sing, when I tell you I butchered it so bad, and one of the administrators that was at the talent show, she was like, stick to what you know, baby. And that would have been dance and cheer. And, I was a dancer and step team ballet, hip hop. And she was like, stick to what you know, baby. And that's what I was like, ah! So it would have been 10 years after that when I joined my brother's band, just as a fill-in to get through rehearsal. And he was like, what you doing this weekend? I was like, "Yeah, be at the house with the kids. I ain't doing that." He's like, do you want to perform? I was like, actually, I don't. But because I didn't think that I could sing.
mm.
I didn't
So,
think I had what it took.
oh, and to me, I could never, from the moment I've met you, your voice, I'm like, where does she come from? She got such a powerful voice. And so you moved from Florida to
Yes.
Atlanta. And
Yes.
so how would you say that Florida and Atlanta mixed together has impacted your story and the journey that you're on right now?
Orlando, Sanford, Orlando, Florida taught me how to go and find the work, how to create the work, how to create the opportunities, how to create the stage,
Hmm.
because there wasn't really a huge demand for R&B music the way
Hmm.
that it is in Atlanta. So in Orlando taught me the hustle and the work ethic behind pushing yourself to the forefront and making people listen.
Hmm.
It taught me about the marketing. It taught me about the advertising, because those are two different things. It
Come on
taught
now.
me how to keep the books. It taught me how to manage talent and also manage personnel. And it taught me how to have and create those relationships with venues,
Mhm.
and also be a promoter at the same time. And so when I come to Atlanta, and all these things are already in place now, I go in with the wherewithal that I had, the hustle that I had, that I learned in Florida, and I brought that to Atlanta. And now all I have to do is just show up, be pretty, and do my job. It makes me marketable because the product that you see is what you're gonna get, and it doesn't deviate from that because
Mm.
I am a product.
Uh,
And
um,
and if I want people to pay my price, I have to give them what they pay for. And
listen,
so Atlanta was just it put me at the forefront in front of people that I needed to be in because I asked God to bless me with notoriety, visibility, and give me better networking opportunities. And that is exactly what I got, if not more.
mm, yeah, yeah. So you're here in Atlanta. That's where I first got to hear the firecracker. People say, "Why you call Yoshi the firecracker?"
You got
So
to tell them.
I got to tell them the story. So y'all just seeing half of her little body, but when I first came, this young lady, she's singing. Like, where does she come from? And when you're so petite, but you pop like a firecracker from your singing to know you personally. One
Yes.
thing about Yoshi, y'all don't judge. Yoshi gonna say she stand on business on how she feels.
Hmm.
You do not deviate away from you know your worth. You is non-negotiable, and that is how you are in real life. I can say it because I didn't see it happen for real.
Right.
So I call you the firecracker because I think people don't realize that you got that pop. You know what I'm saying? And so, where, as a woman, where have you drawn the confidence and the knowing of who you are to stand in your authentic self, no matter where you are?
My village has always encouraged me to be bold, be bright, and also be respectful. And
Mhm.
so I always lead, especially when it's time to have a hard conversation. I always lead with respect and kindness because that's what I expect to get back. Typically, I'm going to be very educated about the situation that I want to argue about because I can't stand to be wrong. So I'm going to lead with kindness. I'm going to lead with, just a certain gentleness that I want back. But my family has always encouraged me to be bold, be bright, and be front and center and believe in yourself. That way, it oozes out of your pores and people have no choice but to believe in you too because that's what they're seeing you do for yourself.
Mhm.
um but yeah, I'm very stern on what I believe and what I want for myself, and I think that because I lead with what I expect to get back, people just give it back.
Listen, I believe that that's what it is. I know that that's what it is. So let's just talk about this coaching. So
Let's talk
Snoop.
about it.
Now,
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it first came on, I was thinking to myself in my head, I know Snoop's gonna turn around, but maybe she'll go with someone else, right?
Right. Right.
And so when Snoop turns around, then Reba, and then the other Lord
Nile.
Nile, he turns around. I think to myself, okay, if he don't turn around, now I'm stuck because I don't
Mhm.
know who are you going to pick.
Right.
And so, what went through your head in regards to your choices? Did you come in saying to yourself, "I'm gonna pick Snoop," or did you just have to really play it in the moment and decide on who you were gonna pick?
Half of me wanted Buble to turn around because I wanted to join Team Buble.
Ooh.
I just knew that because of the certain notes that I hit, it would tickle his fancy
Mm-hmm.
because he's a jazz artist.
Mm-hmm.
So when he didn't turn around, the other half of me, before I even touched the stage, said, "Whoever turns around first is where I'm going," because
Ooh.
I'm probably going to be nervous. That voice is going to be shaky, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to be so unsure because this is uncharted territory. And
Right.
so Snoop turned around first, and I said, "Boom, that's home. That's what we want." I
Mm.
literally said, I spent all my life on a search to find, boom, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm getting where I'm supposed to be at.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how that happened.
And how has it been? Because to know your personality, you are just so down to earth. And although I've never met Snoop, hey Uncle Snoop,
And
and
it's his birthday today. Happy birthday.
happy birthday. And so, how has it been working with him? And what's one piece of advice that he's given you thus far that you're holding on to as you go through this competition?
It's been a dream working alongside him and being mentored and coached by him because you have decades of endless knowledge, this wealth of knowledge, and you're able to just pull. He allows you to just pull, ask whatever you want. He's going to give you feedback based on what you didn't think you needed to know, but what I think you need to know. And One thing that he has instilled in me from day one is don't ever sing from fear. Sing from love and sing from strength. Think
Mm.
about whatever this song is. Think about the experience that you have connected to it and sing from there and make us feel the
Mm.
emotions that you feel through the words you're saying and the way that you're delivering it. Make us feel what you're saying. And I took that and ran with it.
Listen, LeVar Kemp has said up in here, yes, indeed, you sing from the heavens. And when she gets that finger to going up,
That finger, that finger. So that's it. Did LeVar know me? Because when that finger or those hands, I'm
listen,
going. She's going. We're about to lose her. She's gonna go.
she's going up. And so and so the finger. If people follow you on social media, which I'm encourage everybody that's watching this to follow you, support you, tell us about the finger. What is it? Is it just been something that you just did? Like what
Yeah.
it with the finger? And if y'all
It's I don't know. You see them? It's like an extension of me that happens when I need to hit certain notes. That's where the notes are coming from. A lot of people think they might come from the bosom. They come from those phalanges. That's how I reach the note.
well, it take you all the way up there. And one thing is for certain, Yoshi gonna have them nails done, baby. If
I'm gonna
your
keep them done.
them nails gonna be done, baby.
I'm
Them
gonna
nails.
keep them done. I have a nail tech that I will not cheat on. I don't care what it is. I will not cheat on her. Shout out to BU Artistry. She's amazing and she gets me right every time. And she lets me book 6 and 7 a.m. appointments. Love her. Keeping
Listen,
her.
yes, we love her. We love her. We love her. Lavar says that's your signature. Yes, it
Mm-hmm.
definitely is your signature. So the battle rounds, right? So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be honest. I said to myself, self, if they don't let Yoshi go through, a lot, so we had a little watch party, everybody. It was just sitting around because we had to see what was going down. And
Yeah.
so the coaching for the battle rounds, Lizzo. I'm thinking to myself, one of the biggest personalities in the industry, and I know you the firecracker. I'm
Uh-huh.
thinking to
Mm-hmm.
myself, that's a whole lot of energy and Snoop in the room. So what was
Yes.
that experience like with Lizzo, Snoop, is it Natalia?
Natalia.
Natalia? How was that experience?
They didn't tell us who our special coach was. And so when we walk in the room and I see this womanly figure, a lot like mine, I said, well, who is that? It was only a few of us that's got it going on with the, what I'm talking about. And so
Mhm.
I said, who's that? And I saw that wig whip around and I see her face. I said, I know that ain't who I think it is because she's so bold and she's so
Mhm.
bright and she's so self forward and all things positivity. We not, you know what I'm saying? We don't care what the world has a preference for. This is the package.
Mm,
This is the gift. And y'all about to get it. Y'all
mm,
about to enjoy it because it was created with y'all in mind from God. You know what I'm saying? So just being in the room with her and her giving us this awesome advice. Now everybody knows that Lizzo is not quote unquote a singer. She
mhm,
even says in her episode that she had to teach herself how to sing. To be able to do that, it's just, a demigod is in its own. But for her to share some of the tips with us and say, Yoshi, look at me, square my eyes and saying, I feel like you're being underutilized in the first
mm.
half of this song. And, sometimes when we know we have something big or something special, we don't really push for it. She's like, baby, this is the voice. Push.
Mm,
Give it here, Hannah Hill, and because I do know that I can overpower
mm,
somebody else being on stage, and it's not in a bully way. It's more of I just lock in and I lose control and I go to another dimension, baby. I ain't think about nobody over there, and
that,
so that whole process caused me to be cognitive and really create a duet where a duet didn't exist because it's not a duet song.
that part, that part.
And being on stage and Natalia encouraging me and I'm encouraging her and we really making each other really go for broke. It felt so good in that moment and I couldn't be more proud of my partner and I know she was proud of me. And I know Snoop and Lizzo were proud of the both of us because we really brought that thing.
Listen, I'm telling you, we watched it and we were all sitting on the sofa like, uh-oh, what's about to go down? We team Firecracker, team Yoshi in
Mm-hmm.
the house. But again, what's about to go down? And so I do think it was a great pairing of the
Mm-hmm.
two of you all. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, Snoop used to save. You know what I'm saying? He knew
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Put those two powerhouses together. Definitely, definitely a groundbreaking moment in this particular season.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Definitely.
was.
I
They
was
still
like,
talking about it.
how y'all start with that one? That was the
I
first one
mean, get
coming
it out
out
the
the
gate. Get it out the gate because we see Yoshi's following online. We see them. They loud in the comments. They won't shut up. Get put her on there and put her on there first to get her out of here.
right. We'll let the rest of the people have a little bit of a chance.
Jesus.
So to know you personally, I know that you are a very supportive person. You are confident in yourself, and so you know that your gift is gonna make room for you. And
Yes.
so a lot of people on social media have had some things to say in regards to the camaraderie that you have with the other contestants that are on the show. What
Mhm.
do you have to say in regards to that, Yoshi?
Whatever they say, they're absolutely right. If they said that I'm Auntie Yoshi, then I am. If I was Big Sis Yoshi, then I am. If I'm an encourager, then I was. And if I was gracious and I was considerate to other people, then I was. Everything that I do is strategic because it's all a plan from God on how He made me.
Mm-hmm.
He made me care about being those things to other people. I want back what I give away. And the only way I get to keep what I have is by giving it away. So I'm glad that people took notice of that. I'm glad that some people are, enlightened enough to see what was going on without any words being said, because that is the truth. Those were my babies. Those are
Yeah,
my babies.
yeah, are yes, and I'm
Those are.
excited to see how the season unfolds. And so, speaking of babies, one of them here,
Hmm.
right
Hmm.
here. So,
Uh-huh.
to know
That's boss lady.
to know you is to know that you are an amazing mother.
Thank
You
you.
just you know, and so I know that this journey may be a little challenging for you because not only are you sacrificing so much, you're away from your family, and your family is your core, of course.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so how has this journey been? Are the kids impressed by their mama? I mean, they should already know that their mama was a star, but
Yes.
how is it in your household right now with everything?
It's quiet. It's too quiet for my liking. My babies are in Florida with my family
Oh,
because of the school schedule, and we're not gonna keep flipping them back and
yeah,
forth,
yeah,
states and counties.
yeah.
So it's too quiet in this house. But boss lady is milking it for everything it's worth. She is at the school signing autographs
Look at the
in
baby.
my name.
Oh,
In my name, you heard me. She's signing autographs in my name. She's FaceTiming me at the bus stop, or she's FaceTiming me at lunch. And this is my mom, y'all. Hold on. Mom, real quick, just say hey to my friends. And I get on there with my bunny. Hey, new, how y'all doing? So in boss lady's eyes, I have made it. I have propelled into stardom, and she's not gonna be corrected about that. My son is proud, but my son is also 14. And
mhm,
any 14-year-old boy, they don't care about nothing. Oh,
mhm.
you're on a TV show? Good for you. That's cool. That's what's up. Back to the game.
You know
Proud
he
of you, mom. Great job, mom. And he back.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So
And so, for you, what do you want people? Well, before I even get into that, because I just thought about something. Your kids may not have been impressed with what I'm about to talk about next, but me, I said, Yoshi is singing with Uncle Charlie.
yes.
Only I need everybody to watch the clip. Not only were you singing with Uncle Charlie, the stage, you didn't have no fear. You looked at him and said, I'd like you to sing to, I'm going to sing to you.
And I
And,
want you to sing to me.
and I said,
Mm-hmm.
a true stop.
Yeah.
How was that experience with
Well,
Uncle?
you wouldn't believe me, but that right hand was just a shaking. And I'm talking about, and that's why I had the mic over here and I had that hand going like this. You, because that hand was shaking. I was Uncle Charlie.
Listen,
I'm
this
on stage with Uncle Charlie. And prior to going on stage, he said, I'm gonna create a moment for you. Get with Jarrell. Jarrell gonna give you a mic and tell you when to come in, and you just do the whole song. You do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna change my shirt. I'm gonna change my jacket. And so when he signaled for me to come on stage, he said, as if, come on. And he said that just go for broke, do whatever I want to do, show Houston whatever I want to show them. And he said,
You showed them out.
I did.
Showed
I
out.
said, I ain't gonna talk about me. This moment may not ever happen again. I'm gonna go for broke. I
And
want to sing my tail off to where they can hear me in Orlando, Florida.
mm,
And so that was a very prestigious moment, something that I will always remember. But most importantly, the advice that he gave me backstage is always know who you are and
mm,
know whose you are, and don't allow anybody to change who you are. It's
mm,
okay to do your job, but don't allow anybody to change you or tell you who you are. You
mm,
are already who you need to be. You are already who the world needs you to be. We don't already have a you. Everybody else is taken. And
mm.
baby, when I tell you I'm dabbing them eyes, back there, thank you, Uncle Charlie. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Lord. Crying, weeping,
Hmm.
you
Because to
know.
know you is to know you're an old soul. So
Yeah.
anybody watching that has not had the Yoshi experience to hear her perform live, Yoshi sings all the songs that I know her mama got a clean house because
Uh-huh.
every song that they played Saturday morning cleaning up, or at the car party, or at the barbecue, at the family reunion, Yoshi know them songs and you
Yes.
make them your
Yes.
own. And
Yes.
so having that experience to sing with somebody who I know you admire and all of the things, it's just like, wow, like this
Yeah.
is really, really happening
Yeah.
for you. And you've been a hustler. You've sung. I've watched you sing on some stages, leave that stage and go to another stage.
Mhm.
You just round the town just singing everywhere. And
Yeah.
so, how does it feel to know that this is an opportunity that's going to really allow the world to hear your gift?
That's exactly what I wanted. I always wanted to share my gift with the world. I always wanted my gift to allow me to live the way that I want to live and give me the time in the day to really spend time with my children and
Mhm.
be present as much as possible for my children. As much as I've sacrificed, they've taken the biggest sacrifice because they've had to share their mom with everything that she had to do to either take care of us or to propel her dream. So what's happening now is exactly what I asked God for, and I couldn't be more grateful.
I
I want
love
to retire my mama, and I want to get a big old house, and I want my immediate family to come and live with me. And let's keep it loud, keep the noise going in here. I don't like no quiet house. Give me some noise.
a whole bunch of noise. And so,
Mhm.
Yoshi, for anybody watching this, a lot of people have gifts, and sometimes they're sitting on that gift because of fear,
Yes,
because they're uncertain of what to do. What message would you give to anybody that is in that situation right now?
I would say if it is truly what you want to do, write your plan down, talk to God about it. When He get back to you, put that plan into action
Mhm.
and make that plan the priority. We all have to work, eat, and sleep and pay taxes, but make that plan the priority and make sure that everybody that you call a friend or calls you their friend understands that that plan is the priority. We gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out on some events. I'm gonna miss Skip Day. I'm gonna miss Atlanta Cigar Week. I'm gonna miss the things,
Yeah.
but the plan is in full effect. And just continue to communicate with God on everything that you do. When you show up, make sure He shows up first,
Mm.
and don't ever give up on yourself. You literally have to discipline yourself, and you have to be strict with yourself about what that plan is, or else. Like I said, if you don't take yourself seriously, nobody else will either. So that's my advice.
No, that's some good advice. Well, Yoshi be busy, y'all. Yoshihanaa, she be busy. She stays booked and busy. But before you go, we've got to find out a couple of things that the people want to know.
Okay.
First and foremost, for the record, Yoshihanaa loves lemon pepper wings. We know
Do.
that you have moved to Atlanta and you have
Hmm.
drunk the lemon pepper sauce.
Yes. Yes.
Is it a flat or a drumstick
It's
party?
always a flat. It's always
It's
a
a
flat. Don't give me no drumstick. I don't care if I'm at a Super Bowl party. Don't give me no drumstick. I'm gonna hand it back. Just like this one. There you go. Get that back. Give me a flat.
woo. Okay, is it ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
Okay, good, 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 good,
Hmm.
good. And then dream collaboration. So you're on The Voice now, you're doing, going to be on major stages. Now let's just get it straight. You've sung with a lot of amazing artists even before this
Mhm.
opportunity. But is there a dream collaboration that Yoshihanaa would love to see happen?
Babyface. I don't care what capacity, if it's just a producer, songwriter, or if we actually can do a song together. Babyface.
Okay,
A
Babyface.
lot of his music is a soundtrack to my life. So,
Mhm.
Babyface, because I already know, I already text Uncle Snoop and I said, we going to do a song. We're going to do a song. We're going to do it. It's coming. I already know it. But if I had it my way, that would happen, um, before I go on up to heaven, I got to get me a song with Babyface.
Hey, well, we believe in manifestation over here on Live with Tay. So, Babyface, clipping this, sending it, and he gonna
Hmm.
know that Yoshihanaa want to do the song. So that's it. That's all. And so,
Hmm.
speaking of music, now listen. One thing I know for certain is that when you are getting ready for The Voice and all of the things, I know that
Hmm.
playlist is popping, honey.
Ooh.
So, tell the people what's on Yoshiana's playlist. Give me 3 songs that we need to put on our playlist that you rocking with.
Exit by Sebastian McKell.
Oh, I love Sebastian.
Mine by Alex Isley. And of course, Can't Read Your Mind by Yoshihanaa. Duh.
Duh, duh. So I'm happy that you said that. And so for people, we want to be able to support you. So a lot of times people just assume that the artists that they don't have anything. But Yoshi, you've been doing stuff way before this opportunity. So anybody watching that wants to support you, how can they do that?
People can follow me on all things social. All my handles on everywhere is Yoshihana, YOSHIHANAA. That is the same name that you can look up my music on all streaming outlets. Yoshihana. I got about 8, 9 songs on there. Stream them, enjoy, but also make sure they tune in every Monday and every Tuesday to NBC. If you got to watch it the next day on Peacock, that's fine. That's your business, not mine. Just watch it. And when it's time to vote, vote.
That part. So listen, if you watch Live with Tay or you follow me on social media or all of the things, baby, I'm gonna keep you informed. I want everybody to get whatever television y'all need to get because I need everybody to watch it live. I don't want y'all to watch it on the replay. I don't
Right.
want you to do that. I want you to watch it live. I want y'all to tune in. I want y'all to tag NBC The Voice. Let them know that Yoshihanaa has fans and we believe in her. And you are already a winner no matter what the
Thank
result
you.
is to be. But as far as anybody that I know, we team Snoop, team Yoshihanaa all day.
I
And
know that's right.
sure y'all run it up. Please, please support her. And Yoshi, we'll be praying for you. And you got our vote. So
Thank you so much.
until next time, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to Live with Tay, where we have real conversations with amazing people you need to know, like Yoshiana, and she done gave y'all something new to add to your playlist. So until next time, y'all, we out. Bye.